Okay, follow-up video. They, for some reason, dropped these a whole day later. Now, I'm obviously hours late, but we will cover this right now. Let's see what these sub EZAs are hitting on. There's a couple of these guys that I really wanted to EZA, and they heard my prayers, obviously. If you watch my GT video talking about how you should save your GT, you know I was a big advocate for this guy getting an EZA. So I'm pretty excited about this. Even though I 100% know he's not going to be really runnable for two reasons. The main reason is his leader skill. Remember, this guy is a nuker lead, and nuker leads for some reason can't go into certain events, like the hard difficult content. And another reason why this guy's not going to be really too good is because obviously we have the Super Saiyan 3 Goku who goes to Super Saiyan 4, who's really dominant. We could just, like I said, this is a sub easy. If you don't have AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku that goes to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this guy hopefully is pretty good. Okay, so attack and defense 200%, all allies attack and defense 33%, plus an additional key +1 and attack 33% for characters who also belong to the GT Heroes or Giant 8 power category. Medium chance. Okay, so he just has a 30%. That's either 25 or 30%. When attacking, attack and defense 200%. When there's another GT Heroes or Giant 8 power category ally attacking in the same turn, attack and defense 150%. Chance of performing a critical hit and chance of evading enemies attack is 50%. And when the full rotation is GT Heroes or Giant 8 power, guards all attacks and launches an additional super. Now, I'm going to just tell you flat out right now, this guy, when I showcase him, understandably, it's going to be a baby fight. You can't run this guy in the new content. You can't. You're not going into the Gogeta fight running this guy. You're not going into the Omega type. Even he's type effective in the Omega fight, and you're still not bringing him in that fight. You're not bringing him in the Rosette. You're definitely not bringing him in that fight. There's just zero possibilities of him surviving that fight. And yeah, I mean the Goku and Vegeta fight. I mean, you're not surviving that either. But you know he's solid. I guess this is a grade 8 mechanic, by the way. His super attack effect is greatly raised attack temporarily and causes destructive damage. Oh, this is his Giant 8 super attack effect. All right, pretty basic giant effects. I mean, dude, don't run this guy. Oh, shit. Dude, damn, this sub EZA really is irrelevant, dude. Don't run this guy. I mean, if you have Super Saiyan 3 transforming Goku, don't run this guy. It's a shame that he finally got a sub EZA, and it's like, dude, you just don't run this guy. Okay, the irony of the Super Saiyan 3 Goku's getting sub EZAs right now is pretty funny. I'm gonna go over this guy yet again because he's another Super Saiyan 3 Goku who's probably gonna be relevant. His leader skill really doesn't matter. Oh yeah, he's hella irrelevant actually. This guy's worse than the STR one. I mean, just looking at him, I mean, this guy, he's way worse. He's got damage reduction though. When everyone's a GT Heroes okay, he's got damage reduction in guard, but only when HP is 50% or less and when there's a GT bosses category enemy. Yeah, he's worse than the STR one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking that guard plus 50% chance to just outright dodge than just the 50% damage reduction in guard. And the only reason I'm taking that more is because, well, at least you're dodging. This guy's gonna eat a normal and die. I mean, with the damage, it doesn't even really matter. He eats a super, it's over, right? We need to just outright just get super hella lucky with dodge if this guy was to be really relevant. So I'm actually team STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku over this guy. But you know, maybe I'll run it. Maybe what I'm thinking is I'll just do a double Super Saiyan 3 showcase. Like I'll do this guy and the sub. Like I'll just make it one video. Like yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Okay, this is promising, right? We don't have many Trunkses in the game, and if you're running the Vegeta and Trunks, I mean, damn, I'm so used to that guy, and I'm so mad he didn't get an EZA. But what I meant to say is, if you're running that blue Goku and blue Vegeta, the reversible exchange one, I mean, Vegeta does have quite the nasty support for Trunks category allies, right? Like it's worth something. So hopefully this guy sort of can cook. Attack and defense 150%. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type and STR excluded to rainbow key spheres. Okay. 30% to all allies. 150% stats, 1 supering. When there's another GT Heroes or Hybrid Sans category ally attacking the same turn, attack and defense 150%. A crit and damage reduction 30% and an extra 30% defense to all allies. Okay. When all allies attack on the same turn or GT heroes or Hyper Saiyans, he gets an extra 60% damage reduction and crit. Well, extra 30%, which equates to 60%. And another attacking D. So he's a pretty solid support. Only if this guy had guard and only if this guy could like permanently stack on his super. Yeah, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy and massively lowers defense. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, I mean, they're sub EZAs. Right. Let's do this guy now. Well, I'm not gonna put too many stocks into this guy. The other sub EZAs have been very underwhelming. And he's a nuking leader, by the way. Attack and defense 150%. Key +2 attack and defense 100% when HP is 30% or more. A medium chance of just going grade 8. 150% attack and defense on 12 key. When there's another inhuman deeds, corroded body, or mind in GT bosses category ally attacking the same turn. Okay, launches an additional super attack. Chance of performing a critical hit, damage reduction rate, and chance of evading enemies attack 20%. And then when there's a Pure Saiyan, Hyper Saiyan, GT Heroes category enemy, chance of critical hit, damage reduction rate, and chance to evade is another 20%. So that's 40%. For every attack performed, he gets more stats. Yeah, these sub EZAs don't stand a chance in the new meta. These are like plausible for like red zone content. Like, it's plausible. Like, we're not going into the blue Goku red zone and winning with these characters. Like, we're not doing that. The Jiren fights, I mean, with how broken Omega Shenron is with his support, maybe we can do something with this guy in like the Jiren fights, but dude, none of these guys are not going on they're not starter line. None of these they need to just start making sub EZAs like Dokkan Fest level. Like, I mean, this shit is, sub EZA should still be runnable. Like, I'm looking at these guys as complete write-offs. Like, I can't fathom why the sub, I mean, I can, but at the same time, like, damn, it's like sub E. Do we expect every sub EZA to be this bad? Like, I guess. Of course, he has a grade 8 mechanic. Yeah, I mean, whoopee. I mean, this might actually be fucking useful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you maybe can sneak this guy on the Omega team. Maybe you can sort of sneak him in there. He's gonna have a good chance to dodge. Full dodge defensive build, by the way, with this guy. I mean, this grade 8 mechanic can stall, but it's okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last sub EZA, and then I'm gonna head off. I mean, I already made the video talking about how I thought the regular super EZAs were sort of weird, but these sub EZAs, man, they definitely take the cake. Well, hold on, wait, hold on. She was a solid support unit back in the day. Attack and defense 150%, medium chance of evading enemies' attacks. Okay, all allies key +2, 150% stats when just attacking. When HP is 50% or more, all allies attack and defense 30%, and an extra 50% to her own stats. When HP is 30% or more, she gets more stats, and all allies attack and defense 30% more. Okay, when there's a GT Heroes or Youth category ally attacking in the same turn, extra 100% stat. They're loading these guys up with stats, though. I'm not gonna bullshit, but it's not gonna be enough. Like, it looks like, oh, well, no, their stats are gonna be super high. They're sub EZA, so they're like, their stats are lower. Even at 100%, they're scratching the surface of a 55% Dokkan Fest unit, right? Like, even Rainbow, their stats are still pretty fucking low, right? Okay, but in chances of evading enemies attack and damage reduction rate 20%. And then, okay, if you're attacking, if the entire rotation is GT Heroes or Youth, she gets another 100% stats and an extra 20% to damage reduction and chance to evade. You know what I might do, chat? I might do like a sub EZA. Like, is there a team where all of these guys can fit? Like, I might really like what I'll do is definitely with the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, what I'm gonna end up doing with these guys, I'm gonna end up doing the showcases together. Not only am I gonna do that, I'm probably gonna show this Pan and Trunks together. And then, you know, I'm just gonna, obviously, I gotta run Omega Shinron. I have to, right? I have to wait till I get Omega Shinron. In the first, I don't even have Omega Shinron, right? To really showcase Ant Baby, right? Ant Baby is looking a little bearable. These sub EZA suck. I'll catch you next time.